Hi, it's Emmy Hall from Roadfly TV. I'm out here outside of Nashville, Tennessee, and we've got the newly refreshed 2013 Nissan Altima. This car's been redesigned for 2013. You've got a nice low sloping roof, you've got some sweeping accents. All in all, I really like the way this car looks. Now this is our first drive, so we're gonna be able to talk to a couple of executives, we'll give you some driving impressions of the car, but then we'll give you a full Roadfly review in a couple of months. Nissan has really put a lot of thought into this new interior, and the first thing I want to say is these seats are by far the most comfortable seats that I have ever sat in, and cameraman Chris here agrees. We both got in and we were like, They are NASA inspired seats. They went ahead and looked at how the body behaves in zero gravity, and they designed a seat to fit that natural position, and I have to say they are super successful. They are by far, like I said, the most comfortable seats I've ever sat in. There's also a lot of soft touch material in this interior. The dash is soft touch. There's some nice suede here on the doors, and all in all, I think it's very successful. We do have some tech in this car that's kind of interesting and things that you just really wouldn't think of, but then when you think about it, you think, wait a minute, this is the best idea ever. The first thing that they have is a self-cleaning backup camera lens. So if it notes that it gets a little bit of dirt on that lens, it'll give it a little shower and then give it a little blow dry. And I'm not joking, this car actually does that. The Altima also has a really interesting way to help you properly inflate your tires. So let's say you notice on your tire pressure monitoring system here on the dash that you need to put some air in this right front tire. You pull into the gas station and the gauge is broken. What do? So as you're filling the tire with air, the flashers will flash on and off to let you know, okay, you're doing good, you're doing good, you're doing good. And then when it reaches the right air pressure, the horn will give you a little chirp, and then you know. So, I mean, how many times have we pulled into a gas station and you don't have your gauge on you for whatever reason? This is an excellent way to kind of get around that. So we're in the 3.5 liter V6, which the gas mileage on this is 22 in the city and 31 out on the highway with a combined of 25. But the real story is in the 4-cylinder, which gets 27 in the city, 38 out on the highway, and it has a 0 to 60 time of 7.1 seconds, which makes it best in class for both fuel economy and acceleration. Nissan did use cars like the Audi A4, the BMW 3 Series, kind of as a benchmark for what they wanted their suspension to feel like. Now this car definitely has a luxury feel to it, but at the same time, they've stiffened up the suspension and they've lost just a little bit of weight on this car, so you can throw it through the corners just a little bit. It also has an understeer prevention system where if you find yourself maybe entering a corner too quickly, and you're plowing just a little bit, it will apply the brakes to the inside wheel just a little bit, get you right back on track. So we're in the V6 model of this car, and it comes equipped with Nissan's new CVT. Now this CVT is brand new for this year, and it gives you better gear ratios. Now this CVT can be operated manually, and these paddle shifters here, they're on the steering column, not on the steering wheel itself, so they always stay stationary. The shifting itself, I mean, it shifts fine, it shifts fast, but the paddle shifters, they're not as tactile as I would like. There's not just a little blip. It's definitely a click to get you there, and it's a long click. So the short throw on the paddle shifter is not so much. So I'm here with Scott Shirley. He is the Chief Marketing Manager. And Scott, you were talking a little bit about the plans that you've got coming up for the whole Nissan brand in the next 15 months. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it's a year of innovation for Nissan. So 5 all-new models in 15 months. It's the huge payoff for Nissan as one of the top innovators in the industry. And it all starts with the Altima as the first and next best proof point of how we're leading the way in innovation, followed by a new Pathfinder, a new Sentra, and then a couple of smaller cars as we get into early 2013.
So you guys aren't sleeping much here at Nissan?
No, it's been pretty busy.
Now, I know that in Australia, they're using the Altima in the V8 supercar race. Is there any chance that we're going to get this out on a track?
I don't know of any plans yet. We have some people racing current generation Altimas and Altima Coupes, and we expect that will continue. So I would imagine at some point you'll see this car on a track. Well,
if Nissan needs a team driver, I'm always available.
Well, we'll keep that in mind.
All right, cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Okay, great. Thank you.
I'm here with Vishnu, who's one of the product guys here at Nissan, and I know that this CVT is brand new for this year. So give me the highlights.
Highlights are all new CVT, 70% new parts, widest ratio range of the segment of 7.0, greater than that of even 8-speed automatics in like a Lexus, for example. And so that's what gives us the best fuel economy in the segment, 38 miles per gallon highway, and the best acceleration in the segment as well.
Which is 7.10 to 60.
It's about 7.10 to 60, so you get to have your cake and eat it too.
I love it. So I have to ask you, because I like to ask a lot of my executives here, what's your daily driver?
My daily driver is a
Come on.
it's an Infinity Hybrid.
Oh, nice. Strong work. Well, thanks so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you very much.
The 4-cylinder base model of this car comes in at about $21,500, and the top-of-the-line 3.5-liter V6 will set you back just over 30 grand. Now, this car really does have it all in terms of great styling, fun to drive, excellent handling, superior reliability, and a fantastic price. That's it for this week. I'm Emmy Hall. Thank you so much for joining me on this first drive. Look for a full review later on from Roadfly TV. You can find me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Thanks so much and have a groovy day.
Okay folks, now that you've watched that video, are you ready to come by for a test drive? We'll welcome you with open arms and do our best to earn your business. So come on down to Nissan of Devon on Lancaster Avenue. Give us a call on 610-695-2900. That's 610-695-2900 to make an appointment or just drive on by. And as I say, we'll welcome you with open arms and do everything possible to earn your business. You too can see how Nissan of Devon are shaking it up, shaking it up.
Shake it up, shake it up. The deal is in Devon. Get to Nissan of Devon. Shake it up, shake it up.
Visit NissanofDevon.com.